1 Corinthians 12:21-22 says, the eye can never say to the hand, I don't need you. The head can't say to the feet, I don't need you. In fact, some parts of the body that seem weakest and least important are actually the most necessary. About what I learned today in church, it was talking from this perspective that there are a lot of us that feel that because some of our friends are doing better than us, or probably we are in a team and we feel less. So this passage clearly explains that wherever we find ourselves, there's a purpose for us, and God has a purpose for us. I will make an example of when we see some of our friends post their business maybe on Instagram, or we have someone who is in ministry that we are supporting, and probably we are in the same um we are in the we are doing this almost the same thing, right? We are in the same ministry, and probably such person has gone ahead, and we feel because we are supporting this person, we are still a follower, then we are less. This Bible passage is trying to tell us that we are also serving a purpose. And from what today's preacher was talking about, and he was able to cite some examples, he was talking about having significant helpers, and part of the significant helpers are, you named them, the mentors, the encouragers, the door openers, the protectors, and the intercessor. Probably right now, you are in a team, and you are an intercessor. You hold a key position in that team. You might have a vision to birth a ministry. But right now, you are an intercessor. You are very important because even with your prayers and with your intercessions, God moves mightily in church. Also, if you are we have some mentors. Even these mentors are the one looking down, on their mentees. This is not supposed to be so, because I've heard of some mentors who does not want their mentees to even be better than them. The truth is that at the end of the day, you know mentors will soon fade, and the mentees will come up. The profit, or what would the fruit of having a mentee, is that you see your mentee grows, right? Because uh, like the elders will say, they said we want our children to be greater than us. So if your mentee is doing better, why block him or her? We also see in the workplace where some people want assist their friends, or are supposed to open doors, you know for their friends to have an access into a company or to a contract. But because you feel if he gets that contract, it will be better than you decide to block him. These are not of God. You know, Purpose comes in different ways. Wherever you are serving a purpose, and I want us to also have in mind that whatever purpose it is that we are serving, one day we will also get to that. Get to that platform that we are looking at, that big platform. You know, we might be in our learning phase right now, and God is taking that time out to either prune us or to prepare us, you know, for future. So this is what I have to say today. Have a good one, and have a blessed week. Bye bye.